Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah, good evening, sir. So I think I should start it then, right?
yes, madam. We will begin, madam. In the meantime, we'll discuss.
Fine, sir, fine. So I can see there are a lot of people who have done with the RIP, and I can see that you have a good understanding on the RIP protocol, and that's correct even. Now, what we have to do, we are going to study our next dynamic routing protocol, which is EIGRP. EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol. This used to be Cisco proprietary. That's why it's not much into the implementation. But since 2 years, it's declared as an open standard. What do you mean by open standard? That it can be configured on any device, Cisco, Juniper, Avaya, Huawei, any vendor, any router, any vendor router, it's welcome, right? Now, what are the features? What are the features of EIGRP? Like RIP supports only hop counts. It doesn't take the bandwidth into consideration. So its features are, it supports classless. It supports multicasting. Like RIP version 1 was doing broadcasting, it was doing multicasting, and the address is 224.0.0.10. Third is it does auto summarization. That means converting the classless entries into classful boundaries, right? Then it supports authentication. And what type of authentication it supports? It supports MD5 authentication, message digest key, which is encrypted authentication. Any doubts here? Any doubts? Now, what do you mean by auto summarization? I told you in my RIP class as well, when we were talking about version 2. Let's say a router is receiving lot of routes from outside. Let's say it's receiving 10.1.0.0/26, 10.2.0.0/27, 10.0.5.0/28, 10.0.0.0/11. So what it will do, what is the classful boundary of class A? Everyone, what is the classful boundary? What is the slash value for class A? Yes, Raj, Shrikant, Pavan, Kalyan, Hari, Nistala, Navya, Mohan, Tagore. What is the classful boundary of class A network? What is the subnet mask by default? Tell me quickly.
8, ma'am.
8, very good. So by default, it will convert everything to 8. Very good. So now anything from 1 till 126, any network from 1 to 126, it is going to convert by this router. If it is configured with EIGRP, by default, it is going to convert to /8. So you have to include the command no auto summary. Because whenever you are going to say no auto summary, then what it will do, it will not summarize the network. It will independently send the update /26, /27, /28, /11. So you have to write down this no auto summary. Got it? Now, what are the conditions for the neighborship? I told you that these routers are this protocol is an interior gateway routing protocol. This protocol is an interior gateway routing protocol. So it's R1, R2, right? And what you are going to configure Eigrp. So what are the neighborship conditions? The first and the foremost neighborship condition is the same AS number, which is known as autonomous system number. Same AS number. Then same subnet, point to point. It has to be same subnet, तो आपको पता ही है that it has to be same. As of now, there is no authentication, but if this is optional, I will write as optional. If there is authentication on one router, it has to be same on another router. So same authentication on both the routers. Same authentication on both routers. So it says, hello, I am Eigrp AS number 100. It says, hello, I am also Eigrp AS number 100. It says, hey, my subnet number is 2.0. My subnet number is also 2.0. Hey, I am configured with abc@123. I am also configured with abc@123. And when they find that both the parameters match, they form the neighborship. So they form the neighborship. Based on the criteria, they form the neighborship. And you know that I told you, whenever we have interior gateway protocols, if they form the neighborship, then there is a thumb rule that whatever you know, it has to be shared. Whatever I know, it has to be shared. So they will exchange their full routing database and become neighbors. Doubts? The algorithm which it calculates, which it uses to calculate the best path is diffuse update algorithm. Diffuse update algorithm. Diffuse update, that means the routers, they diffuse with each other to calculate the best path. And what is the metric to calculate the best path? Just like RIP was having hop count, the metric here is bandwidth and delay. Foremost, these two parameters has been used. But if on 2 paths or 4 paths it comes out to be same, then it accounts load, what is the traffic on the link, how much reliable the link is, and what is the maximum transmission unit of the traffic or the packet you are sending. So by default, the MTU size of every packet is 15-18 bytes. Right? So these 5 factors it uses to calculate the best path to destination, and it is known as K value. It is known as K value. And these are K1, K2, K3, K4, K5. And technically this K value is known as feasible distance. FD value. Feasible distance. FD value. Clear? Everyone? All routers in Eigrp maintains 3 types of tables. First is neighborship table. Second is topology table. And third is routing table. Neighborship table keeps the entry of all the neighbors. Topology table keeps the entry of the backup paths. So in case your fiber cuts on the best path, which is the routing table contains. In case if it goes down, then already the router has the topology table. It checks the backup path and it quickly converges it to the backup path. Instead of making the noise in the network that I have lost my best path to the destination, can anyone get me the best path? In case if it doesn't have any backup path in the topology table, then the router makes a noise in the network. What do you mean by that noise? That noise comes under the packet types of EIGRP. That means there are different packet types. First is hello. Hello, I am EIGRP and all. Second is query. So that noise is query. Suppose my best path goes down and I don't have a backup path in the topology table. Then the router generates a query in the entire network. Please, I have lost my best path to the destination. Can anyone get me the path? Can anyone get me to the destination? So the query. If any router knows, it comes up with an update. Yes, I do have. You go via this. And fourth is acknowledgement, and that router sends the acknowledgement. Thanks, I got your update. So hello, query, update, acknowledgement. These are EIGRP packet types. Coming on to EIGRP lab. Take 3 routers just like you have taken in RIP. The most important thing which I have forgot to tell you here is its AD value is 90. And if you remember, the least AD value is preferred. So we are going to have R1, R2, R3. I always ask you to practice the subnetting part. But I don't know. Probably maybe next class I will check your subnetting. Right? We are going to take the same scenario. This is 192.168.1.0. This is 2.0. This is 3.0. This is 4.0. This is 5.0. This is serial 000. This is serial 000. This is F00. This is serial 001. This is serial 000. This is F0. What we are going to implement here is EIGRP protocol with AS number 100 in all this network. Since the AD value of EIGRP is 90 and since we have already configured RIP as 120, you will see that my routing table will populate the EIGRP route. Fine, everyone, please take the screenshot we are going to implement. So the same configuration, the basic configuration we have already implemented, and in case you have RIP, you can implement it on the top of it. We will get into the CLI, enable Cisco configuration mode. Before doing that, let's check show IP route. I only have connected network. In case you have the RIP, then you can remove no router RIP. In case if you have, in case if you don't have, it will be very much visible to you with this. In case you have RIP routes, you write down no router RIP. Or in case if you are not going to write it down, it is going to, your routing table is going to get installed with your EIGRP routes because the AD value of EIGRP is lesser as compared to RIP. So router EIGRP 100. What network I know? I know just like RIP. I know
192.
Yeah. Network 192.168.1.0. Network 192.168.2.0 and Since I don't want any auto summary, इसका auto summary क्या होगा? What will be the auto summary? It will be /24 because it is already class C. So if you write no auto summary, if you don't write, hardly matters. Had it been a classless network, then this command is very important, because otherwise what it will do, it will auto summarize everything to the classful. Here it is by default classful, so I don't need to write. But since it's like I am writing, right? I'll get into this router. I'll get into the CLI. I can again check here my routing table. What it contains right now. This also contains the connected route. I'll get into the configuration. Router rip. Sorry, router rip. Yeah, exit. No router rip. Right. Router Eigrp and same AS number 100. Network 1. First of all, I'm going to make 2.0 and I will wait for the neighborship. See the neighborship. You see the dual adjacency is formed. Can you see dual neighbor has been come up? 192.168.3.0, another network 192.168.4.0. That you can even check by seeing the routing table. So that means you have to advertise these networks, and that's what I have done. And you can write down no auto summary. I mean, if you, I told you that in case if you are not going to write, hardly matters, because this is by default a classful network. But this matters when it is a classless network. Enable Cisco. Let me check the routing table. Right now, this also has connected. Configuration mode. Router Eigrp 100. Network 192.168.4.0. I am advertising what is connected to me. The same thing. And the adjacency is being formed. Network 192.168.5.0 with no auto. Anytime you are going to do no auto summary, there is again a fluctuation in the adjacencies and again the adjacency is formed. So it's the way Eigrp behaves. Now let's get into show IP route. So I have two networks connected. D is dual algorithm, which is for Eigrp. I'm getting 3.0, AD value is 90, and the best path which I got from 5 factors: bandwidth, delay, load, reliability, MTU. So this is the FD value, feasible distance via gateway. I got to 4.0, AD value is 90, FD. To reach 5.0, AD value is 90 and this is FD value. How to check up the backup path? Show IP. How to check lot of Eigrp paths. So you can put a question mark. You can see. So let's say it's been already implemented into the network and you want to see. So you can get and say show IP Eigrp interfaces. It will give you, oh, these two interfaces Eigrp is running on. Show IP Eigrp neighbors. Show you my one neighbor is 2.2, which is site 2. Show IP Eigrp topology. Right now it doesn't have, but it will still show you that there is randomly to reach 3.0. I have a backup path this and the best path is this. To reach 4.0, I have a backup path is this and best path is this. Technically, this is known as feasible successor. Feasible successor, and the FD is this. Show IP Eigrp traffic. So you hello, update, query, reply, acknowledgement. I told you, these are the 5 packet types. Though I might have written 4, but reply is one of the packet type. So hello, query, update, reply, acknowledgement. Fine, everyone. From your PC, you can get into the desktop. IP is already there. Go to the command prompt and start pinging 5.2. So this is the system or the PC which is kept at site 3. I can telnet site 3 router. One, two, three, four, five. Now it's site 3 from site 1. Got it? Any doubts anyone has, please come back. Any doubts you have, please come back. So, so this is Eigrp configuration. Right? So this is Eigrp configuration. So go ahead guys. ठीक है, चलो implement करो, start implementing, and whosoever is done, please let me know. Have you taken the screenshot of this?
Yes.
Start implementing and let me know whosoever is done. Yes, yes.
I completed.
Done?
Yes,
Okay, go.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Share your screen.
Okay.
Site 1.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ आ जाओ. Show IP route is 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Fine. I am good. Telnet.
Okay.
Telnet. 192.168.5.1. Telnet 192.168.5.1. Good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side. Good. So Tagore, please take over now. Whosoever,
Okay.
please come back to Tagore. He will check
Yes.
and he will intimate me that whosoever all are done, I'll note down the list. ठीक है? चलो. Good. Great. Very
Okay.
nice.
Hello. Share your screen. Show that config IP route in router client.
Hello,
Hello.
Tagore.
Share your
Yes,
file.
Miss Miss.
Your file is not visible. That your configuration.
Hello.
Hello.
Here, network problem. I will share my screen once again.
Okay.
Is it visible?
No.
Yeah. Bad network quality. Wait, wait. Hello.
Yes, Kayan. Now it's visible.
Tagore.
Yes, it's
Wait,
visible.
Hmm.
Okay, you can
Can I
any.
ping? Can I
Yeah.
ping now? Hello.
Kayan, you stop sharing your screen again.
Wait. Showing bad quality. Tagore is okay.
Yes, it's visible.
Hello.
Okay. Now target that same IP address.
Hello.
Target. Yeah.
Hmm. Alright.
With the same IP address 192.160.1.1.1, not 2.
Wait. Ping. Spelling mistake. Wait. Full signal quality.
Okay.
Okay. Is hello.
Yes, Kayan.
Okay. Is that okay, Tagore?
I'm not seeing anything. It's still showing it invite command for me.
Not updated.
Not updated.
No.
No.
Wait. I will share again. No.
Our screen not visible.
Is that okay?
Where it was blur.
Mm.
Kayan, okay.
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 Thank you,
Okay, you
Tagore.
can start.
So many waiting.
Okay. Mohan, you can share your screen now. Mohan.
Hello,
Hello, Mohan.
is my screen visible?
Mohan.
Hello?
Hello?
Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Now,
okay. Okay, share it. Yes, it's visible now.
okay. Hello.
Hello, Mohan. Okay, Mohan, you can ping now. Okay, Mohan, once try Tagnet 1000.
Okay. Tower.
Okay, Mohan, you can. Okay, Mohan, you can stop sharing.
Okay, tag.
Okay, Navya, you can share the screen now. Hello, Navya.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Navya, you can ping now. Ping any system.
Okay. Is it okay?
Yes, now it's visible. Okay, now. Tagnet, do the tagnet for the same IP address.
Is it okay?
Okay, Navya, you can start. Murgi, you can share your screen now.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Murgi is visible.
Is of the router 0 configuration.
Okay. Okay, you can ping any system.
Okay. Is it okay?
Okay, Muri, you can stop sharing. Shravya, you can share your screen now. Hello, Shravya.
Is it visible?
Okay, Shravya, it's visible.
This is not visible.
Okay, you can ping any system now.
Is it visible?
Yes, visible.
Down I have one time.
Okay, Shravya, you can stop sharing. It's already done. Srikant, you can share your screen now. Who shared the screen? Please raise down your hands.
I'm sharing.
Mohan, down your hand.
Okay, the screen visible. Tiger.
Yes, it's visible, Srikant. Okay, Srikant, want to show that IP route.
Okay. Is it visible, Tiger?
IP route not this thing. You are still sharing the command prompt only.
Sorry.
You are still sharing the command prompt only. Okay, you're typing here. Okay. IP route. Okay, Srikant, you can stop sharing.
Okay, thanks.
Hariprasad, you can share your screen. Okay, Hariprat, ping any system. Okay, Hariprasad, you can stop sharing. Kalyan, you can share your screen now. Kalyan.
Is my screen visible?
No, Kalyan. Kayan,
my screen visible?
yes, it's visible now.
One second, I will share again. 1 second.
Okay, Kayan. Kayan, you can share after Mukesh. I will ask Mukesh. Okay, you are sharing. Continue.
Are you getting my screen?
Yes, Kayan, but show me IP route.
Who all are done, please just let me know, right? Tagore, just let me write down the list of the people who all are done.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, Kayan, just one finger.
Okay.
Okay, Kayan, you can stop sharing. Ma'am. Mukesh, you can share now. Seven, eight, nine.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Mukesh.
Wait. Is it visible?
Okay, Mukesh, you can show IP route. Okay, Mukesh, you can ping any this time.
Is it okay?
Okay, Mukesh. You can stop sharing. Ma'am.
Yes.
The who are done with Mohan, Navya.
Just wait, let me write. Mohan, Navya.
Kalyan.
What?
Kalyan, ma'am. Both the Kalyans have done, ma'am.
Both the
Kalyan.
Kalyan. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So who? Acha, Kalyan and Pavan Kalyan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Muragi.
who?
Muragi, ma'am. Muragi
M.
Krishna. Ma'am. Muragi Shravya.
It's Murli Krishna. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Murli Krishna. Right. And
Shravya.
who?
Nishtaga Shravya, ma'am. Nishtaga.
Nistala.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Srikant. Next.
Vikant,
Hariprasad.
Hariprasad,
Yes, ma'am. That's it, ma'am. Mukesh, ma'am.
and
Mukesh.
Mukesh. And what about Raj?
Ma'am, she just writing there, ma'am. I think she will share, ma'am.
Okay. And what about you? Your name?
Tagore, ma'am.
Tagore.
Yes, ma'am.
So every time I'm getting only these number of the people who are doing. Every time the list is same.
Ma'am, Rajkumar is ready to share.
Okay, no problem. I know Raj will do it.
And Renuka also, ma'am.
Okay.
Renuka.
Raj and Renuka. Okay, fine. Renuka is doing it for the first time, sharing her. Fine. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Renuka, you can share the screen now. Yes, Renuka, show IP IP route. Show in router. No, you can show it in router also. You can type that show IP route. Okay, Renuka. Now ping any system. Can you ping 5.2, not 1.1? Gosh. Ping 1. Ping. Once check that, Renuka, which show IP address in the last system. PC1, PC2. Yeah, in that system. Yeah. Oh, you give a 5.10, so you can ping 5.10. Okay, Renuka, you can start here. Rajkumar, you can share your screen. Rajkumar.
Yeah, 1 minute I will share. Is that visible screen? The screen is visible. So this is my router configuration.
Wait, Raj, wait. I have shared one assignment for you. You can see what I have done. What I have done is this. I have given you this diagram, right? And you have this IP schema 10.0.0.0/8, and you have to design this network according to the appropriate subnet IDs. So you have to write down the network IDs for all the 3 local area networks, all the 2 wide area networks, and you have to allocate the first IP as the gateway and the next IPs as the PC IPs. And then, if possible, please perform the routing. Same Eigrp AS number 100. That thing I have not written in the assignment, but if possible, guys, please perform the same thing by configuring the same thing with Eigrp AS number 100 if possible. But if not, then only get back to me with the appropriate subnet IDs with the first IP allocated as the gateway for the respective LANs, and the rest valid IPs should be allocated as to the PCs. Right? Fine, everyone. Understood? Understood? Great. Fine. So, fine. Go ahead, Rajkumar.
Okay, ma'am. Raghu, you can see the screen, right? Hello?
Yes, Rajkumar, you can continue. Yes.
Okay.
Rajkumar.
So this is the router configuration, and now coming
Okay.
to the PC. So this is what I have configured in my PC, and
Okay.
so now pinging the command. So ping 92.168. So this is I have given for the fast Ethernet port. So to ping other PC, I will net 92.168.
Okay, Rajkumar. What happened that remote host? Check the IP address of that PC once.
The IP address of the PC is 5.5.
Okay. Can you ping the PC from this PC from PC0, PC2?
Is that okay?
Okay, Rajkumar.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, right. Can stop. Renuka, you can down your hand. Rajkumar, you.
Okay, I think we should wind it up now. We are done with the today's agenda. We are done with the routing protocol. Fine. And if you have any doubts, please come back. And whatever the network diagram, the classless IP schematic I have given you, please try to figure it out and configure it with a classless IP schema. And with the same Eigrp AS number 100. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, please repeat the assignment, ma'am.
What? I didn't got it.
Ma'am, please repeat the assignment. What will be?
You have to configure this entire network with a classless IP schema. Classless IP schema. Right? You have to figure it out with a classless IP schema. And after doing that, please configure it with Eigrp AS number. Fine. Those who are not clear, please come back. Those who are not clear, please come back. I hope everyone is good with this then. Read the subnetting to the classless schematic. Assign the subnet IDs with the appropriate users. First valid IP should act as the gateway on the router for the respective LAN, and the rest of the valid IPs you can assign to these PCs. And after configuring it, please configure it with the Eigrp AS number 100. If possible. In case if it is not possible, then you only design the subnet IDs for the LANs and WANs, and I'm good. Fine. So you have to break this network 10.0.0.0/8. Clear? I hope I'm loud and clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Doubts? You have any doubts now? Come back. Nistila, clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who asked me to repeat it again? Somebody of you have asked me to repeat it again.
Srikanth, ma'am.
Srikanth, loud and clear now?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear now.
Fine. Then we don't have any doubts. I'm done for today's agenda. See you next Saturday then. Bye bye. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. So we are done for today's work. You can leave, no problem. Or in case if you want to design this classless network right now here, you are good to go. Tell me, you will design it later on, or you want to design it here? So fine then, should we wind it up? Nobody is responding. So I'm closing the session, right?
Ma'am, we design it later.
What?
We design it classes later, ma'am.
Come back, come again.
We will design the classes network later, ma'am.
Later. Fine, Tagore.
Yeah.
So I'm closing the session for today. Happy weekend. Bye bye.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you.